Hello, this is Dino Norrman, and today I'm going to list the top 20 flavorful medic cards, in my opinion. Now, I will admit I haven't seen all medic cards, and you have to just take this list with a pinch of salt, please. We begin with place 20, and it's the invokers, because each of the invokers does something very specific for its color, and I really like that. In the 19th place, we have the smiths, because the smiths are just very cool. They have to do with artifacts, and they just make artifacts matter, which is nice. And Journey to Nowhere, it makes your creature take a journey to nowhere, so it's kind of flavorful. Sneak Attack, obviously, you just put your creature in there and it attacks like a kamikaze pilot, and it just dies. And Silver Ranger, well, it's a ranger, so obviously he's going to discover new lands for you. And Grave Titan is also pretty cool because he rises things from the grave. Not necessarily the graveyard in this case, but still he makes zombies. That's pretty awesome. Elvish Piper, well, it calls upon your creatures like a piper should. Ogre Gear Grabber just takes things from your opponent. It grabs their gear. Well, actually that grinds their gear, but it also grabs them. Then we have Unsummon, and that's just what you do with that card. You unsummon things because creatures are summons. Arc Lightning is pretty cool. It's better than Arc Trail, I think, because you can get free for one if you're lucky. Imperial Recruiter, much like a card we get later, it can get other cards. It's also very important for the Allure deck, and it's just what it says. There it is, a Recruiter. Awakening Druid is the same because it awakens the forest. And Dark Depths, well, consider what this is. It's something that lurks in the dark depths and then it rises up and it starts killing things. The Hoarding Dragon, have you ever seen the South Park episode about the hoarding? Well, then you know why this is a flavorful card. If you ever heard about a Phylactery, then you know why Phylactery Lich is such an awesome card. A Phylactery is an artifact which Lich carries with it, and its soul is in there. Luring Siren was one of the first cards I saw in this M11 set, and I thought, wow, Magic is really flavorful, because this makes your creatures want to go to it, because they're in love with it. The Exorcist is a card I had back when I was younger. It's pretty cool. It basically exercises the evil stuff. And of course, in our third spot, we have to have the Gravedigger in this list because it's very flavorful. It just digs things up from the grave and then fights itself. Sometimes the Gravedigger can actually Gravedigger. That's pretty awesome. I also include this Entomb on the same spot here because it's kind of the same as Gravedigger, but not as awesome. And then we have the Squadron Hawk, which is similar to the Imperial Recruiter in some ways. I just thought when the first time I saw Squadron Hawk that this is pretty awesome, and the first time I saw it used in Limited, it was just pretty cool because someone got 3 Hawks into the game by just playing one, and that's unprecedented for me in this game. And in the first place we have maybe a surprise to most people, but it's a Core Outfitter. I mean, it's exactly what it says it is. So that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.